Yeah, whichever
Yeah.
one you do, I multi-stream. I do to Twitch and YouTube, so he usually just picks whichever one he wants to get it off of.
Oh.
The seed
Now,
we grabbed is, or rather, what we're racing is in the chat room called the race.
The race. Yep. I post
Right,
the
right.
flags and the seed number, but I also post the ROM in case, some people want to do their own fun percent or whatever. But if you don't care,
My
you just want to
colors
grab
for
the ROM.
Mario.
The
Some
ROM's
people
there.
like to do random. It's silly stuff like that, or like
I do the random music.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he'll capture just his as far as the audio, he'll have all us talking, but he'll capture just his audio. So
Yeah, we don't.
Well, yeah, the normal group I do races with or in a tournament with right now, I usually like having the random music on because it kind of makes some of the viewers cringe a little bit.
As someone
That's
running
very
a,
brave of you.
as someone running a Paper Mario randomizer right now with random music, boy, that can get interesting.
Well, I mean, Budface actively ignores all his chat, like to the point of deriding them. So
They
Active
put
might
random
as well
music
be
in
racing.
Symphony of the Night, and that was one of the best things that they did with that randomizer. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm live,
Also,
Dan.
I don't remember
I'm gonna put on.
Now,
for
are we
Wednesday.
keeping things family friendly in terms of the swearing?
Fuck
and all
no.
that?
Fuck no. I'm odds are. Look, odds are. I'm gonna make it more than about. If I make it 5 minutes without the first fuck on a live one, then we're doing pretty good. So.
Okay, I was just making sure. That's all.
Yeah, no, we're really informal. Really, we're not family friendly on it at all. So.
We just got like the standard,
Just Twitch appropriate.
Yeah, Twitch
the
appropriate,
standard,
right? Yeah.
No hate mongering rules, basically.
Right.
So this,
Hot
I mean,
guys.
because we're not. We're not live. On LRT, we're not live, but the basic gist is like, I don't want to. I don't want to hear any. I don't want to hear any. Rape jokes, F slurs. I don't.
Right.
I don't want to hear any transphobia, race. It's like this is your basic standard stuff.
Basic
so-
Twitch friendly content. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just
so, like,
anything
if
that wouldn't
you-
get you.
Yeah. So basically, like, I'm not gonna say like if just don't say anything that would get you canceled.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
To-
Okay,
to
I was just making sure.
The
Yeah, we
only
tend
other
to-
thing is if Dan says forbidden, then just drop
Right.
whatever you're
If
talking
it's-
about.
I try. Raz has had to forbidden me once or twice, but that's usually for silly reasons. But generally, we're we like to keep it nice and light and easy. And we will rag on each other every now and then because that's part of the fun. Because like for example, Bob and Blau. They're Alabamans. One went to Alabama and the and the other went to Auburn. So you know how that rivalry can be.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
But we try to keep it in good fun. It's like we're not trying. It's basically if it's. I like the Judge John Hodgman rule. If it's not fun for everybody, it's fun for nobody kind of thing. So we try to keep it within reason of, we're here to have a good time. This is not a job for us. If it's, you get the gist. I've watched some of your streams in preparation and, you've been cool in chat. So, I'm all about having, more people joining our motley crew, as it were. Are you interested in any other randomizers or anything like that?
What do you mean?
Like, do you play Zelda randomizer?
Zelda 2.
Oh no, this is the only one.
Okay.
I just started
Can we-
speedrunning
Can
like
we
in the middle of
interest you in Zelda
2021.
Randomizer?
I mean, I never even played
See, he's
played
like
the
me.
game,
I'm
so I
not
wouldn't
a
even
Zelda 2 person at all.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know people from our communities who play like Z1, Z2, and obviously A Link to the Past. I've seen them.
So hear me
I've-
out on this one.
Oh god.
We have baby rules for Zelda 2 randomizer.
It's
I
actually a
hated
really
Zelda
good way
2.
to learn the game, believe it or
Yeah,
not.
I
Yeah.
hated
agree,
Zelda
but-
2 before we started doing that, and now I love it. Like, I even love the vanilla game because of it. So, it's a good way to get into
If you're ever bored and want to hang out one night, we'll get one running and we can walk you through the baby steps on it. Like I play in the I play in the Z2R tournaments, so
And
Oh,
every
okay.
once in a while, we'll do like Zelda one, like ours, especially when we do like a bomb wand. Like
that's a
that's a
really easy one. Yeah,
it's not. I mean, it's not that. I mean, you still have to know like Zelda, but on the other hand, it's like it's a very easy thing to learn, and then it branches. Once you get comfortable with like your Zelda rando logic, you can then branch off into the other, the other flag. Like I try not, especially with like we were like our free enterprise ones, our Final Fantasy IV ones. We run them in a, oh, we like to spend a few hours, hanging out or whatever, and that's the kind of stuff that we enjoy doing.
we actually with Z1R apparently with Z1R in a free enterprise, what we tend to be considered by the community some of the harder flag sets. Like what we run on Z1R is well, but they don't do that. Like the only other thing they do is that they allow level 2 stuff, but what we run they base is something they call the Consternation flag set, and then it's considered one of their hardest flag sets.
I mean, I do not understand that at all.
I don't
And
either.
Buttface getting that boom boom with the star.
I don't know how I did that. I don't know why the star bounced the wrong way that time around.
No, that's the first time I've seen that in a long time.
You mean out of the block?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all depends on what side of the block you hit it on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, but I mean, I never do it out of that side usually.
Which fort?
I don't know. I don't have the forts remembered.
I'm assuming it's the one
Is
that
it
has
is it
the
is it the
star
water
at the
one or
end.
the one in the ice world?
Neither.
Oh,
I don't remember what world.
It's the
that
one with
fort is
it's the
from.
one with the nuclear waffles where the star is.
Oh, and also
It's that one in World where you can get the star and kill Boom Boom. I imagine.
Yes, that's
Whoa.
what we're
Some
doing.
of them where they do that in the
it's that
actual-
one.
so
It's
we
the one
do
where they
ha-
do that in the Warpless run. The
We
actual
do have
Warpless.
Oh yeah,
certain-
6F1. Yeah, 6F1.
we do have certain nomenclature as well. Specifically, there is, I believe, it's the last fortress in World 7, which we call that fucking level.
Yeah, so if you're TFL or anything like that, that's what they're referring to. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
One
fucking
was always
level.
Roguecraft the
Okay.
Fortress to me.
The one that has all the pipes and lava
Yep.
with the.
Oh, that peace speed strat is insane.
It is. It's
Oh.
nuts. Yeah.
I don't even want to talk.
I've never been able to pull. I've never been the one I'm in right now. I think is the World 8 one. The one with all the doors. And you can do the speedrunner strat
Yep.
where you take the star all the way through the end. I have never been able to pull it off.
That's
I've
pretty fun.
gotten pretty damn close to it and have never actually pulled it off.
All right, I have pushed the button.
I mean, in rando, it's a little more difficult. for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. It's mainly like that one. I probably could have with this one,
Well,
but
Let's give you a little bit of. An
Oh,
overview
almost made it.
I'm sure you might have looked at the flags, but one of the things about the flags in this is that we, as far as power, for a while we did try randomizing power ups, but the problem is that there would be issues with that, where stars would not come out in the right spot where you kind of need stars. So technically, I believe power-ups inside the levels are not randomized. But stuff that you get in toad houses, stuff that you get from end spades, stuff.
Hammer
you get,
Brothers. Yeah. Well, the Hammer
Hammer
Brothers
Brothers
themselves are
are-
randomized. Yeah, you don't know which one's which.
Right. But technically they still follow the order of how they would appear. The power-ups from them. So
And the only other thing is hammers open locks.
yes, hammers open locks. So if you feel you want to spend a hammer to skip a fortress, maybe that's a smart idea. You can go ahead and do that. There are no warp
Spades
whistles.
have random loot too, which
Yeah.
can include clouds and hammers.
Oh,
I think we have the anchors are random too.
They are.
Yes,
the anchors
anchors
always
are
do a
random.
random effect.
Just not a hammer or warp whistle.
Right.
No,
Well, they can be
anchors
hammers.
Could be a hammer.
Yeah, you can
but
end
not
up
warp
with like
whistles.
15. You can.
We disabled warp whistles.
Yeah, the hammers. It never
I was
happens.
gonna say
but
the anchors. The anchors are never hammers in my.
Oh,
for
now
my,
that. Oh, yeah. They
random-
probably. Yeah, they probably can't be hammers. We were talking about in spades, but yeah, the anchors probably can't be hammers.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, we must be
Oh,
like
yeah,
we've
yeah.
got a Lord Enigma.
Well, it's a race then.
Yeah, I said I pushed the button.
I know,
I
but
didn't
Lord
hear you.
Enigma happens, and that means we're ready.
Yeah. All right. Here. Let
That
me
means
hit.
it's official.
Let me put the link in.
Yeah, the reason I was pimping the Zelda 2 randomizer to you is that that's the one that we don't really have enough players to really ever do. Like, we have a bunch of Mario 3 players, obviously, and a bunch of Zelda 1 players, but...
We do several.
I wouldn't knock off trying out like some of the Zelda randomizers, but I want to at least beat the game first, like normally, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it actually, believe it or not, like if you play like the baby's first rando one, it actually makes beating the vanilla game a lot easier because you kind of learn the map in a more friendly way.
Right.
I'll take credit for Mario 3 because McLean I was like, hey McLean, you should try this sometime, but then he did his like first seed set that was bonkers.
Yeah, we had the one real issue was, like Dan said, was when we randomized power-ups, and it's like every power-up in the stage ended up being a star, and like it was miserable.
Well, McLean did the all hands, including all the fortresses' hands, where it was like
hands in hands is fun sometimes.
Yeah, the all
sometimes food.
Yeah, the all fortresses.
We had a seed the other day with like it was like the first few levels was nothing but stars or one-ups.
I think we could probably handle random power-ups now, because we did that when we were first.
Yeah, if they could do that while keeping sanity checks for stars, like keep stars where they're supposed to be, but randomize everything else. I think that would be appropriate.
I mean,
I'd be fine enough with just a don't randomize stars at all.
That could be something I can bring up in the rando Discord for the developer.
Fred has done stuff for us in the past.
Yeah, have a flag set for like keep stars in their location or something like that.
Yeah, no, that would be interesting, right? What the hell?
Yeah, because I know at least one time I had a seed where it was I want to say 7-7, whatever the muncher level is, and it wasn't stars. It's like, okay, I guess this is just not possible.
Oh, I've never seen that before. That had to have been that must be. You see, it's weird. I feel like every flag set you come up with, there's something like a small error with them, because there's one flag set we were doing for our tournament where I don't know if you've heard of it. If what's that? Fort Knox 7F1, the one with all the blocks in the very beginning of the level that you have to use a P-switch. The Tanuki suit room fort, basically. If you went into the Tanuki suit room, and if that fort was in World 1, for some reason, the room isn't a Tanuki suit room anymore. It looks like it's outer space, and you're just falling into a big void and eventually to your death.
Yeah, there's some load-bearing levels in this.
Yeah, is it like how that one vertical auto-scroller is like the load-varying auto-scroller, and it just breaks the game if you remove it?
That was the other thing. We have auto-scrollers off except for that one level.
Yes.
Depending what enemies spawn, it can cause one of the
5-9
platforms to not spawn.
Yeah, the fire chomp. You can do that in the very beginning if it's a fire chomp. If you don't kill it right away, it will despawn one of those platforms.
You know.
Let's get the show on the road.
Yeah, we've got everybody lined up here. Everything's good to go. We've outlined the rules and everything else, so hopefully High Flyer won't embarrass us too much.
Hey, Blau might not win for once.
We'll see.
I welcome it.
He's ready for a challenge.
That's me.
I mean, you can see we're pretty casual around here.
Oh, yeah.
Oop, I just got disconnected from OBS.
Oh, well, I'll give Blau a second to fix that.
There's a few of us in the community that can roll some really nasty seeds, and I tell them, please, keep rolling them for me. I want to play them.
I'm back, baby.
Well, see, yeah, that's part of the whole thing is to bitch at the person that rolled the seed if it ends up being shitty. Like, and then say you're banned, not allowed to ever roll it again. Like, we banned Dan like 30 times, and he still does it. So.
Yep.
Well, no one else is offering to roll the seeds. So,
I roll them, but you bitch when I roll them too. So
well,
what the hell?
But you roll terrible
seeds.
You
roll them as well.
Yeah. Everybody's banned from rolling seeds.
Yeah. I just went for Buttface to roll one so we can all bitch at him since we already do it anyway about being Canadian.
In our tournament, anytime I roll the runner seeds, they actually want them because they know that they call them baby seeds because they're so easy.
Okay. That's funny.
We do have a spreadsheet pinned somewhere that has all of our seed sets that we use.
Yeah, we need to update
okay.
that one because there's a few of them that are pretty badly off. I updated Final Fantasy 1 for the main flag set that we run. And I think Final Fantasy 4 is up. No, it's not up to date actually. We need to redo that one.
Yeah, you wouldn't jump.
Oh, we haven't done a FF1R seed in forever.
I didn't realize I hadn't done one in a year until I did it and was like 8 updates behind because they insist on updating that rando every 10 minutes.
It's like
they gotta keep
Fortnite.
adding that blur stuff for Galbies to.
Yeah,
hate
well, they
himself
just
with.
need more ways for Galbies to hate himself. That's all it really comes down to.
Yep.
They've changed Symphony of the Night randomizer a lot since I ran it last.
That's something I need to run again. I haven't run that in a while. Maybe we ought to
I
do
wish
that
we-
one Saturday
I would-
night.
I wish we would try out the Super Mario RPG rando sometime.
I'd have to think about that one. I don't.
All right. Hey everybody, welcome to Wednesday night Let's Racing Time. We are back from Mario's. That's right. We've got Super Mario Brothers 3, except we've got 5 Super Mario Brothers 3, which makes it Super Mario Brothers 15 question mark? Sure, let's roll with that.
Math
We
checks
need
out.
20 more, and then we can revive the greatest Mario game to come out in the past decade.
I am your host, Kafka Floyd. This stream is brought to you by the delishingly refreshing taste of Worcester's Own Polar Seltzer. We've got a classic S-tier flavor tonight, orange vanilla. Lovely. And also, I have a bottle of Clear Lead Canadian going into my reserve that I brought back from Maine. It's we got a country raspberry tonight. And while Not a Buttface has been critical of this flavor, I actually think it definitely tastes very raspberry to me. I'm not sure if it has enough Raz to make up for Raz not being here tonight. But hopefully Raz will be back next week for this Castlevania 2 remake that Treble alerted me to existing. So we'll have to see how well that goes.
For the record, I
All right.
posted that in chat like a long time ago, and nobody really said anything about it.
I did not remember seeing it at all, but I'm super
You might have been
psyched.
on vacation.
That is true. I may have been on vacation.
Yeah, I saw it and posted the trailer for it. You know, with like the release date because I thought that would be something we'd be interested, but I got no responses to it.
Huh. Well, we're certainly going to make it happen. Anyway, we've got what some people say is a pentaforce tonight, but what I like to call the hexagon. In the upper right-hand corner of the hexagon, he's the man that Molly Hatchet says shouldn't play this game too long. He's the whiskey man, Mr. Bob the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. I am indeed your favorite whiskey drinking Southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. I got chunks of the dog here in the pod. I got my unsweet tea as my palate cleanser. My stomach's all iffy tonight, so I was like, I didn't want to do the alcohol thing, so I just got a Bob's Island iced tea. Only thing different with this one is that I made an agave syrup, and it's got just a splash of the agave syrup in it. But very good. Very, very, very good. So anyway, Sláinte, back to you, Dan.
All right. Next, in the lower right-hand corner of the pentaforce, he's still our indeterminately favored Canadian. He's nada butt face.
It's me, not a butt face. I'm here. I am drinking an energy drink because, of course, I am. Because I need to wake up to play some Mario.
Why'd you leave the keys out on the table?
I
wanted to.
All right, next, in the middle of the lower row of the pentaforce. They may call Alabama the Crimson Tide, but we call him Deacon Blues. He's everybody's favorite Blah Major.
Hey, all Blah Major here, and today I'm drinking another flavor out of the Dan Box Summer Edition. Today's Polar Seltzer on the menu is Pineapple Guava.
Ooh.
One I've had before, but one that I very much enjoy because I love the pineapple.
Yeah, that is new for the summer.
Good, that's a built-in thing we can
Wait, it is
disagree
new?
on.
I could swear I've had this before.
That's a-
Pineapple, yeah, I'm no, because the new ones this summer, the repeats this summer were the dragon fruit lemonade and the blackberry something or other. So
Oh.
you've had pineapple pomelo before.
That's what it was. Okay. My bad.
Nope, that's okay. Easy mistake to
Hey.
make. So what do you think?
It's good. It's good. I like it. I can
Yeah,
really taste the pineapple in it.
can make a margarita out of that.
Margarita. Like
Oh, I
Pikage.
thought of not just like Pikage, but I also thought of Kotagi for cottage.
Oh yeah.
And last but not least, welcome to the stream for the first time. And now I've got a new bit for the first time in a long time. All the doors I closed one time will open up again because we're back with High Flyer 28 again.
Hey, how's it going? It's glad to be here. I'm very basic when it comes to the drinks for the time being, but I do have a great value purified drinking water with flavor enhancing minerals.
Oh.
Okay.
But
Bobby
if I
Boucher
were
would
to
approve.
drink, if I were to drink next time, normally my go-to would be either a Labatt Blue or maybe some Fireball, but not
Oh,
tonight.
no!
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I do wake up for work pretty early, so I usually don't tend to drink the night before.
Well, and you've got weird folk around here because Blau and I are both nighttime workers. I'm out on the West Coast.
I get up at 4:45 a.m. every morning, so I'm with you.
Yeah, I have to go to work in 2 hours. So
By the way, High Flyer, I believe you have the wrong seed up because your things are not matching.
I
If
also
you
gotta
change
get
the music
going.
settings, it would change the seed slightly.
Oh,
Really?
I didn't know that.
Oh.
It also
Um,
changes stuff like the messages that you get, like some of the when you get the.
I thought that
kings
was a
and
fun
things.
percent.
No, some of the randos actually don't have the fun percent. Like if you
So-
make
I was gonna
minor
say,
changes.
the music shouldn't change the hash because I know people that don't use music and they get the same hash, so I don't know.
Well, here, let me I can silence this real quick.
We are working coin flower 4412, right?
Yep. Coin
All right.
flower 4412.
Okay, so here's our flag set. Posted in there, summary or miscellaneous. Permanent Mario. Wait.
Yeah, I just copied and pasted it. I mean, I did this the last time, and I'm assuming I got the correct seed.
No, it doesn't
let's
change the
make-
flags. So yeah, there's.
Let's make sure you're on the right version.
Yeah, we're on one.
Yeah, I got the newest one.
Oh, we're on 134. I bet we haven't checked it to update in a while. Hey, why don't you should be able to grab that. Dan posted it
Oh, the
actually. in
ROM
there.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that. Give me a sec.
Unfortunately, it won't have the music, but
Oh,
Oh,
that's
apparently,
fine.
update has an update error. So
no. Well, we'll update it,
I'll
and for
have
the
to-
next race, we'll all be
I
on
was
the
gonna
most
say,
recent.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
we'll
I
be-
wasn't aware there was a. It hasn't flat pinged me about an update, so I wasn't aware that there's a new version out.
Yeah, you have to download the newest one that Fred came up with because that old one doesn't allow the updates, but this one will for now on.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
we can.
Yeah, we'll
fix that for
make
the
sure to
future.
do that for the next race. We'll all get on the latest one, and we'll make sure everything is good.
All right, here. I guess let me load the new one up
Oh.
then.
It's
What am
funny
I
how
doing
often
with my
little
life?
things like that happen for us because we've had times where Waz had his one Zelda seed and then the randomizer updated and ruined his seed, so he had to get an old version of it.
Oh yeah, We've had several shenanigans on that one.
Also, Dan, I didn't tell you my drink today, but I'm drinking Polar
Oh,
Punch.
I forgot.
Hawaiian
Don't
Punch.
tell me yet because I haven't introduced. That's my fault. And joining us on stream tonight, sharing hosting duties, he's the man from Zion himself. He's Red Silvers.
Hello, everybody. We got distracted by the seed, so I get it. So yeah, I wanted to amuse Dan because I'm drinking Polar, but it's not Polar Seltzer. It's Polar Punch Hawaiian Punch with rum in it.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I'm pouring one out for a friend today, so salute.
Yep, Slancha.
Salud.
So you guys said coin
Close.
flower 4412.
Yep, I
Yep,
see you
you're
right
good
there.
now.
All good. You'll
All right.
unfortunately have to put up with vanilla music tonight, but we'll get
Oh,
everybody's
it's fine.
random. Well, I like being up to date, and so we will deal with that when things come around. But I've got my screen up, and I've got my controller on. So what's going to happen is I'll count us down with 3, 2, 1, go. When I say go, I will start both the timer and start buttons. So get your start buttons and your timers ready.
We're good.
I'm going to count us
Yep.
down with 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, I'm playing.
This
Oh,
is the
World
same
4
as my
start.
practice seed.
Oh no.
Oh, I hate this fortress.
Getting a
It's
World
easy
4.
fortress, so I'll make sure to. I got burned last time for not doing the first fortress on the map.
Nope,
I always
screw it.
do
Go
it.
to the last fortress.
I always do it if it's
mean,
right
this
there
is
at the start. I give it at least one run.
Nope.
We
But I am
have
taking-
a saying in the community where if we see a fort, we play a fort.
Yeah, I kind of I feel you on that one. It just I seem to regret it every time that I don't.
The seed or change to the randomizer I would love to see is that forts were not necessarily required. Like you could get progression outside of a fort.
My understanding is that because of the orbs you get from beating Boom Boom, like those.
Yeah, it's
function a
load
certain
bearing.
way.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
Load bearing boom booms.
man, that is an image in your head.
What
Wow,
am I
that was
doing
lucky.
with my life?
Boom Boom and his species. is
You're
Boom
playing
Boom.
Mario 3 with us losers, so that's a
Thank
good.
you.
Nana Buttface was the last person I talked to before I went to bed, and he's the first person I'm talking to when I wake up.
Hey, there you go.
That's not a
Just
good
getting
thing.
your dose out of the way now, so the rest of your day can be chill.
You've loaded up on Buttface this week, and now you need a
I
whole week to
have.
decompress. Aha!
What the hell was that?
That was me giving an aha.
That was
Okay,
him loading
Aha
himself
moment.
up on my face.
son of a bitch.
Frog
Neener,
suit.
neener, neener, neener.
There we go.
I hate these
I don't know, Buttface
rude
made
hot
some good
feet.
Buttface made some good sounds in the last Weird Al. The
You know,
when-
he also made some bad sounds when he sunk several boats.
Yes.
Boats are still flying. I'm seeing them right now. I need to watch the produced videos. Like I listened to most of the streams live when you guys were recording, but I haven't watched any of the actual produced videos.
son of a-
I'm actually a tad surprised him and Dan are still on speaking terms after the Jurassic Park debacle, but
Oh, you think that this isn't just a cleverly put upon face for us to be amicable when we're in public? No. We won't even look at each other.
right, you just figured out a way to make it work in public. It's like-
Yeah. No, I'm still out in the doghouse. It's raining. You can see me with the puppy dog eyes looking in the window, and Dan just like closes the curtains.
That's why there's
he's
no
still
face
the
cam on the
indeterminately
stream.
favorite Canadian.
Woo! Okay. All right. Gonna wait for the other shoe to drop after that one.
One of these days, I'm going to learn how to fireball kill a Koopaling.
I'm not
I
good at
don't-
it. I can't. I keep trying. I can never.
Who put you in this level?
I mean, I beat him in small Mario, so. But I did get a gold split out of it.
Oh, that's some BS right there, Buttface.
Yeah. Who? Like what are you doing?
I'm going to make
We
you an
don't
offer
need
that
you.
you cannot refuse.
I don't even know if you can hit him while he's
Oh!
like.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus, really? 4 levels before we even get to the... Yep, this is the other shoe dropping.
Yeah. Welcome to
When
it.
it dropped hard.
Oh no! Oh,
Blau's got me flexing my my
least
voice
favorite
acting
airship up
talents,
first.
and I'm relishing the challenge in what we're
You
recording.
did do a really good one. I had to give you props for that. I just wish I'd remember to say something in the moment.
Well, don't worry. There will be more things for me to read. I'm sure, going by the rate that it's coming. And yeah, like as with the Owl recordings, Dan might chicken out on doing Beatles impressions, but I will always throw
No,
my.
no, it was a Bono impression. Thank you very much.
Wait, are you saying Bono was not one of the Beatles?
Bono's Irish.
Wait, are you saying? The
Wait, you
Beatles
saying
aren't
Bono's
Irish?
not from Liverpool?
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Boo.
Jono, what's up?
I heard a girl face commentary there, but I couldn't make out what she said. Yeah. Hopefully it was something negative about Buttface, but
always.
Just
now I am
the way of
solidly
life.
in last place. Let's see how this race is gonna pan out.
Statements I
You
never
may
thought
not
I'd
be.
hear from Blau.
yeah. Well, you know how this one goes. It can change very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Wow, I was in the lead for like 4 worlds last seed, and then I blew it.
Yeah, you were. Like, that was crazy. Like, Dan was kicking ass for a while. He wasn't even bothering to take names. He was just going
He
straight
took
for
the
the
names
ass
up at the
kicking.
front. That's his
Yeah.
job. His job is to take the names.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he was all out of gum. He was here to chew gum and kick ass, and he was all out of gum. And then something happened.
I think that might be my second favorite John Carpenter movie.
It's on up there. I just watched it the other day. It's so good. It's like
It's
it's
a
just
slow burn, and
It
it kind of
is.
just fizzles out at the end, which
It-
is a weird thing to say, but
it does, but it's so random, and Roddy Popper's he's so great in it. He's just it's just out of the blue. It don't.
I also want to say it has one of the best John Carpenter scores. Like, there's something about the foreboding nature of that, like, intro song, and it's also got a Western vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
I love They Live. I love John Carpenter. I'm an unabashed John Carpenter fan, but
Oh, me too. I mean, John Carpenter's, the original 1979 Halloween's my favorite horror movie of all time, and one of my favorite movies. Period.
I mean,
I
That was
thought you
bad
had
luck.
yourself trapped there.
That was some bad luck.
So I did not know in the randomizer that the king still had special speech for the suits. I
oh,
don't
does
think
he?
I've ever actually seen that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about Frog, but yeah, he does for Tanuki and the hammer suit, I believe.
I think he just has one message that gets randomized, right?
I know the Tanuki suit, he'll always say something about command
You're a
at the
bastard!
end of it.
It's like
Oh,
a
Tanuki
Pokemon
appears.
reference.
I hate those Kaizo
No!
blocks. They get me every time.
Yeah, see that I bet I know the level you're on, because like I was fine until I hit that one, and I somehow squeaked past that little part, and then just got
Nope.
kind of screwed in the back end.
That's my favorite level in Vanilla 3.
Ah, Jesus. I don't have a favorite level in Vanilla 3. I kind of hate Vanilla 3.
What's wrong with
Oh.
you? Oh, you're an Auburn fan. That's what.
No, that's what's right with me.
He may be wrong, but he may be right.
Maybe
may be
wrong,
crazy.
but you may be right. If I'm crazy, then it's true. Then it's all because of you, and you wouldn't have me any other way.
Any other way? Stop it! There we go. Thank you.
I might be as crazy as you say. I love that
song does not have a reason to go as hard as it does.
It doesn't, but it is so good. Though my favorite version of it is you can actually get a recording of it, but Garth Brooks had he made a concert video in '92, and that's not the encore, but the second to last song he does, and he just destroys in it. Like
You want to know?
it's
You want
such
to
a
know
good
why I was
version.
able to get that star to go the way that it did in my seed and my practice seed? Because I run with frog safety on, which means that one, there's the one fort where you have to duck under a bunch of spikes that are moving, and two, it means that they remove a slide for that star on that castle, so I don't have to slide and grab the star.
Oh, frog friendly.
Yeah, so the star bounced further into the level than it normally does, and I was able to keep like running speed rather than going into a slide. And that was enough time to get me to boom boom. That's the difference. That's what I did different.
It's the frog safe difference.
I like frog safe. It makes some levels a little bit nicer.
Yeah, like the one in World 6.
Well, you're gonna have to go somewhere, I would assume.
The first one in World 7 is a lot easier.
God damn it.
You never have to go in the Tanuki suit room.
I always try all the pipes just so I know where they go, even if it's not immediately helpful.
This is just a fucking world. Like,
Oh no. Oh,
Super
double
Mario
no.
World?
the lesser game.
It's true. Mario 3 is better than Mario World.
Well,
I like
that's
Mario
Yeah.
3
not
better.
for sure.
You're gonna like my tier list. Not a lot of people will, but you're gonna like my tier list.
Jesus.
I already don't like your tier list.
Well, you have a fundamental disagreement with
Oh
what
my
what even I'm
God.
ranking.
How many boats has Buttface sunk so far, Blau?
I don't know the actual contents of the tier list as far as what he's ranked. I just know what he is putting in the running.
How do you feel about the original Super Mario Brothers being D tier?
That's
then-
fair.
I feel like
Hey!
you have blasphemed against the world.
I think
I
that's
mean, it's not
that's
a-
pretty
Yeah,
blasphemous to me.
Feel like
But
put the
yeah,
history and the context and
I don't even need history or context. I just think that's not a true statement.
No.
I ain't helping you.
Yeah.
I don't need help. I can sink myself. You don't need to worry.
Apparently you can. Like you're just slowly alienating everybody in this in this community. But
See, here's another thing. Is like,
are you gonna go buy a
I've
bottle of
already got
Fireball
a-
now? Is that it? And then chase it with some Crown Royal?
No. No, if I'm gonna do like a cinnamon whiskey, I'm gonna make my own cinnamon simple syrup. Like, come on.
Fair.
if you're gonna get frustrated with his tier list, at least wait till he announces that Hotel Mario is A tier.
The Hotel Mario is not up for consideration.
Wow,
Come on,
thank
Wendy.
you. Thank you, bros.
I lost some time on this level.
Excuse
This
me,
one's
sir,
just
this
taking
is
me
the
a while.
Wendy's.
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
not
that
at-
is one of my favorite memes to drop on like one of my friends when they're being like extra dramatic. I've got an extra dramatic friend, and so like just if things get too real, it's just sending them with a excuse me, this is a Wendy's.
I might end up regretting not son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, since people are watching, I am gonna say that RPG Limit Break starts on Sunday, and there are prizes that I made, so watch and donate.
There are good prizes that you made. Like you were knocking it out of the park there with some of them pearlers.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
while
you
we're
made some really good
pimping
ones.
charity
Yeah, that was
marathons,
impressive.
While we're pimping charity marathons, a group I'm part of, TSG, started their Zelda marathon today,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard you talk
Like-
about that before.
like an hour ago.
Well,
Ah! Don't mind the butt face.
was-
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I was going to be part of it, but they shifted back to an all-in-person marathon, and I just could not make it happen financially.
yeah. It's always tough.
Yeah, I wanted to go in person, but I don't have any vacation time to go, and so. Which sucks because it's literally in my backyard.
Where do they do yours at live, Blau?
Texas.
Texas. Tejas. I speak with an authentic Mushroom Kingdom accent. I might have to make some time up somewhere else. I lost it. I lost 4 minutes there.
No one
You need
knew
to
that
not
there
be
needed to
alive.
be FF-style Mystic Quest Pearlers, but they needed to be made.
I think that you were doing a service.
Oh, hey,
Doing
look, I'm
God's
Steamboat
work.
Mario.
Choo choo.
I don't think I've seen this palette before.
Oh.
Just all gray.
Ah,
Oh.
come on.
How's it-
oh,
Mario Gray, hot.
Huh, I did not know that one up was there.
don't go! I got fooled again.
Oh yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, this is not a fun situation here.
No, nothing about this is
Oh
fun.
boy, that is.
Oh, hey, that worked out. Good old despawn
Ugh.
rules.
Meet the new bros, same as the old bros.
Yeah, I didn't get a despawn, but it's
Having a little Splatoon moment there, Blau.
fuck you, boss
Hey, I know
bass.
how to deal with squids.
Fuck you, boss
You're
They
bass.
were
not a kid
squids with
now.
kids.
I mean, I don't know how to deal with kids, clearly, but I know how to deal with squids.
Oh, the one level where I definitely. What? I know where Blau is. Oh no.
I don't. I'm having some bad luck here.
Nope, I found out where Blau was.
Ooh, I got lucky on a hammer despawn there.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Supposedly that's the best Thai restaurant in Huntsville. Fuck it. Phukit.
Mm-hmm.
I never ate Thai when I lived in Huntsville.
I've never eaten it either, but supposedly it's the best. Everybody swears it's the best one.
Oh, I do love me some Thai though.
I have never eaten Thai, so it seems a little.
It's delicious.
Seems a little on
Especially if
the
you're like me.
spicy
Some
meatball.
good stuff. Well,
So-
I mean, when I went for Thai, I went and got the spiciest curry they had.
Yeah.
Raz isn't here to join me in our mutual love of Vietnamese noodle soup pho, but now I'm kind of picturing like, what if you went to a Vietnamese noodle soup place?
What the
and,
fuck?
Yeah, and what if they did like a KFC thing where you could get a fuck it?
Well, there's a place in
A fuck it bucket? That would be great.
Yeah, it was pho in a bucket, a fuck it.
Yeah.
You would not believe
Mr.
how many
Fuck It.
years it took me to get the joke in that one KFC commercial where the guy's like, it's more like a bouquet.
Well, there is a place in Seattle called the Pho King.
Ah.
I've seen it. I haven't been there, but I have seen it in person. I know it's not a gag.
I'm now reminded of when I used to do laser tag, and they used to give you could give yourself a nickname, and they would announce like people's scores at the end, and they had to ban the name Sofa King.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Like, you must
Oh,
say
I get it.
shorter,
Yeah.
Loses power.
But my friend got away with Pot Carl for like 3 weeks before they figured it out.
Oh,
There we go.
doubled. Also, if you wind up in a level where you get, instead of a boss bass, you get a cheap that thinks it's a boss bass, that is what we call a minion.
I'm just
Minions.
looking over at Discord, and
fuck
I'm
me.
just looking over at Discord, wanting to alert High Flyer they are muted,
Oh,
either intentionally or not.
I was wondering. We hadn't heard him in a while.
oh, maybe has push to talk on.
Yep, and again, I
Yeah,
just have to look over.
I do. I do it intentional so you don't have to hear me talk to my stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're fine either way.
Oh, you're good. Plus, there's some of the stuff you guys are talking about. I let it go because I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
We've been doing
We're-
this.
we're-
We've
we're
been
a
doing
little
this
world,
together
it's
for.
fine.
We've been doing this together for a while. So.
This is
And
your
even
trial
before
by
like
fire.
before this incarnation of it, like people here have known each other for years and
Yeah.
for like decades in some cases.
And
It's
boss
been a hot-
bass
it's
eats
been a
you
hot
if
minute.
you are a statue.
I don't
Sounds
know.
like you need to do some science. I would
Don't
suggest doing
know.
science
I
as well.
suggest you stand there and find out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's for science. We have to know, right, Buttface?
Look,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
have done enough science for one day. Buttface can attest to this.
You could do a little bit more science if you wanted.
Sounds like you're doing some science.
He's making all the Raz noises for us.
I was doing some jukes.
Ugh.
Chicken and jiving.
I'm gonna have to make
That
up
was
some
my look at Blau's stream immediately moment.
Make up
and it
some
was
serious
worth it.
time to be competitive here.
Be competitive. Be competitive.
We had one breakfast, yes.
I tell you what, I'm doing something with my kids. I don't know if it's the right thing or the wrong thing, but yesterday my oldest started singing the DK rap out of nowhere,
Nice.
and my youngest started singing Peaches.
I saw where you say
Peaches,
that in the
peaches.
I saw where you said that in the Discord.
I play that song
Peaches,
at
peaches,
work
peaches,
all
peaches.
the time.
See, I had the pleasure of introducing Cardle the other day to the Donkey Kong TV show and its wonderful cabaret
Oh.
of songs.
There was a
Oh
Donkey
my
Kong TV show.
God.
You
It's
don't
very
know the
Canadian.
Canadian-produced Donkey Kong TV show?
No, I do not.
It's
Awful
so
early 3D
bad.
animation.
We're gonna have to post that in chat.
So, like, there's an episode where they shave Donkey Kong's head, and his shaved head is still like got the weird curl shape on top. Of it.
I mean, Buttface, do you hear the way I talk? I'm pretty far from fucking Canada.
Yeah.
But it was here in the United States.
Okay.
Only the first season was Canadian produced. Everything else was outsourced, and it was not done. It is 3D animation, so you'd think it'd be mainframe, but no, it was not mainframe.
That is so bad.
It's so good.
It's just one of those shows like you cannot accurately describe it. Like you just have to see it. It's something else.
It's one of those things. I
There's
gotcha.
one bespoke musical number per episode, at least.
For 11-minute episodes.
So my main Canadian reference from anywhere the 80s on was You Can't Do That on Television and Kids in the Hall. So,
I was gonna say you at least have to be watching Kids in the Hall.
yeah, I'm well aware of Kids in the Hall.
Wait,
but
I was
that
thinking
one, and
like
I was a bit,
Canadian?
and you know, I was a big You Can't Do That on Television fan as a little kid because they were
I
still
did
coming
not
on
know
new
that was
back
Canadian.
then. Yeah,
It
Surprise!
just seems so much like a Nickelodeon thing to me.
well, it was, but it's Canadian.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
like quintessential Nickelodeon because that was, as far as I know, where they had
Oh,
the
you
whole
jumped
Simon
through the thing.
It was. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was early Nickelodeon. It was at the start of Nickelodeon, but it's Canadian.
Hey.
Canadians are weird.
They are. Just look
Can
at
confirm.
Buttface.
But Buttface is a bad Canadian.
He is a bad
He doesn't know-
Canadian. Yeah,
He doesn't know French.
but that's only part of Canada. They don't all know French.
4K.
I mean, French Canada is the best Canada. Spend a day there and
No,
you
it
will
is not.
understand.
It is very much not.
I'm
don't
I'm making the South Park reference, Buttface. So
I know, but I'm still saying. You ask
It's-
anyone else, and
it's very not. You ask anybody but French Canada, it's decisively not. It's not.
Quebec ain't a bad place. I like visiting Quebec.
I don't know. They kind of like French Canada a bit in Letterkenny. They find it interesting.
Fishing down in French Canada, maybe, but
Did you just freeze, Blau?
Son of a bitch.
No. Oh wait, yeah, maybe.
Oh
Son
God!
of a
Oh.
bitch.
Your stream juked out, it looks like.
what if you guys weren't all here today? What if we decided that you
There we go.
weren't?
I fixed it. And I didn't lose any time fixing it.
And safe.
Son of a
God,
bitch.
fucking damn it!
Damn it.
Yeah, I got really unlucky right there.
Oh, damn it. Well, couldn't salvage it. Acted stupid.
Couldn't salvage that run. So you
Better
acted
be
like
stupid.
yourself.
I can't
Better be
believe the amount of
stupid.
flack I get for sinking things when
Better
someone
be
else
stupid.
who's not here to defend themselves.
So that's fanfare.
I got 2 of these. There you are.
Oh, everybody has bad opinions.
Moved.
Especially
The
Buttface.
song "Dare to Be Stupid" got banned.
I mean,
and
Blau's
I
an
was
Alabama fan,
first
so there you
got
go.
irrationally angry every time
Yeah,
it played.
Bob's an Auburn fan, so.
But I mean, you have to remember, Blau, we are contractually obligated to disagree, so we don't inadvertently start World War III again.
That's true.
If you've started World War III already,
Well, last time
It
we
would be
agreed,
World
the last time we agreed, Russia invaded the Ukraine. Okay,
Yeah.
well, you know what? Fair enough.
just saying, that's what happened the last time we agreed. It's like.
I went into a baby jail.
Oh, you
There's
never want to
one
be
up
in
here.
baby jail. I'm still mad about the baby jail I got put in during the Sonic race. That's still sore. Why it's just a seed of do every the level.
That was
Oh.
hilarious.
I made that
Again, when Red is back to having not on bad internet, we will race that again. Because I haven't been practicing, so it'll still be just as nonsense.
just as
Which
god
race
awful
is
as it
this?
was before.
Sonic 1 Master System remake.
Okay.
And
Because there
I'm
were a
not
couple
running.
races that I wanted to do that I missed, like the Sonic Adventure 2 one was another one I wanted to do.
Well, Pokey Dude is still threatening to do Dark Story, which I'm like, oh no.
I'm for anything that
Only so
I'm
we
for
have
anything
Shadow
that
take
makes for
beta
some
male
interesting
Sonic.
suffering. So that I don't have to play.
I don't like this level at all, ever. This level
I still-
sucks.
I still need to get my thumbnail game done so we can put the Wile E. Coyote / Power Rangers double feature up on YouTube because that was a fun time.
I kind of want to
That needs
highlight.
be YouTube.
I kind of want to highlight the TFL I did earlier because I did it on the first try, but that was the derpiest fucking TFL I've ever done.
Have you done TFL? 'Cause
Yeah, I did
haven't.
TFL.
I haven't done TFL.
I skipped TFL.
Yeah, that feels pretty good.
I did it on the
Yeah, it
first.
felt
I
pretty
did it
good.
on
I
the
never
first
saw it.
one. Yeah, I did it on the first try. So
Is this what happens when you go into the first fortress? Is you end up with TFL?
No, it was decisively not the first fortress.
Dang.
It was
Yeah,
I think
it
the
was
third
in
for. I
Fortress
think it
9
was
and
the
get
third
TFL.
fortress actually.
Yeah, it was
Dang.
like the third fortress in World 3.
Didn't.
I do that every time. That level, I don't. The sudden vertical drop just out of nowhere always gets me because like I want to keep jumping, and I don't realize that the thing you're supposed to do is let it drop because it drops so unexpectedly.
Let it drop. Let it drop.
Auto scroller normally, and now without the auto scroll, like it doesn't move in the direction that you think it would all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I am burning through my power-ups left, right, and center because they keep having me do levels I hate doing. Man, you are
Have you
such a jerk.
considered liking
Sounds
doing
like a
the
good seed.
Yeah, this one is involved us
It's
doing a
only too
lot of
bad.
them I normally try to skip.
I am waiting for that Big Bertha to show up in that one fortress
Oh.
level.
You know what we're gonna do?
Not that.
So I wish-
The Big Bertha in that one makes that one
Wow.
fortress level almost unbeatable. I mean, the sun is really bad too if it happens to show up there, and we've had both of that happen.
So just before the race, I watched Brick Road's most recent Mario 3 video,
I got
and
a
he
whole
was
on
talking
those.
about the ship in World 8, and he's like, they changed it in All Stars. It's like, no, what they did is they changed it originally from the Japanese version to the English version on
Oh,
the NES.
he was all kinds of wrong about what he was saying about that. I just didn't
Yeah.
bother.
I was just like watching it. I'm like, Brick Road. How dare you be
I
wrong
mean-
on the internet?
That's fine. He established that 3 is not his favorite, so
If
I
you
can
send
forgive
me
him for
what
not
the-
remembering the deets.
if you send me what the actual details of that are for a correction, there may or may not be a reason for me to to call that out in the future.
Keep in mind that he will often just intentionally say things that are wrong.
He
No
does
one
like
would
he,
ever do that for comedy entertainment. Who
Yeah, this
who would
one-
even?
Well, I mean, I love Ricky,
I-
but Ricky is a keen troll. I mean, that's just what he does.
I will say this time it didn't sound like he was trying to troll. It just genuinely sounded like he forgot the details.
He might have.
I mean, it's not something that I expect everyone to know. It was just kind of like silly. Like I'm watching, like, wait a minute.
What are we doing here?
Wait a minute.
Why are we doing this? Who put and God damn it!
No, Buttface, you would have loved the Dan that I just pulled right there. Just like
Oh,
perfect Dan dodging of fire flowers.
beautiful. Love to see
Yeah,
it. Love
that
to hear
was-
it.
Oh,
That was amazing.
of course, I just blew it right there, but
That was like some Crouching Tiger, Hidden Mario stuff.
You
right
squirrely dandled it.
Squirrely Dandolf.
oh, I picked the exact wrong place to die. Da-dum. You know, I was
Frog
gonna
Frog
game-
Safe also makes this stupid fortress not have the pipe in a dumb area. So that's also why I never remember where to go.
My issue with that one is I just never remember exactly where to fly.
Yeah, I never know.
I don't either. I just flew the wrong direction like 6 times here. So
This is where High Flyer's over there just shaking his head,
Yeah.
talking shit to his chat. Like, look, these guys don't even know where to fly. in
I
the
should know,
battle."
and I should know, but I normally don't have a power up going into that level, and I just happened to have a power up that time.
There's a Mario World hack
Oh.
that puts that level in it, and that pipe is much harder to get to with the cape feather than it is with the raccoon leaf.
Like, ah, goddamn! I picked the wrong The wrong castle.
I
I
gotta
was
reboot my
Sniff and
computer.
glue.
Yeah, so yeah. Pick the wrong day to stop sniffing glue. I'm gonna do a fucking mushroom house just because I'm out of power-ups.
You gotta.
It's the first
Hey,
one
there's
I've
too
done
many
this
levels.
in.
That guy.
It's the this has been an insane amount of levels.
Sounds like you gotta roll the seed next time.
What? So you can bitch about that?
Always. See, here's the thing. I just don't offer to roll the seed. I have 2 other people to do that for me, and I just swap between who I'm mad at each day. It's great. Always works out.
Time I rolled the seed, I got yelled at that I'd used the wrong seed, so.
It happens. This is the longest way to ever have to possibly do this level, but hey, whatever.
It gets the level done.
Yeah, even if this is the decisively the longest possible way to have to do this level.
Yeah, see here, Frog Safe lifts these up 1 block, so you can just run through. Don't. It's a little bit faster. Frog Safe is a little bit faster in every regard.
Sounds too easy.
Oh, because we wouldn't want it
Pick up
too
the
easy
vanilla
around
seed,
here.
it's just like
No,
the
we-
regular game. except
Look,
Frog
we
Safe.
all play this with the flags and everything we do because we hate ourselves clearly. So why do we want to make it easy?
If we hated ourselves, we would do all hands, castles included. Like,
No, that's just mean.
Let's-
There's a difference.
You're saying we need to have Golbees roll the blur seed.
I don't even want to
I don't
talk
need no
about.
blurs.
I don't even want to talk about Golbees rolling anything.
I don't know how you blurs
He'd find a
Mario
way.
game.
see, what
Much
I'm
like
hearing
in
we
much
need to
like in
do-
Jurassic Park, he'd find a way.
What I'm hearing we need to do is we need to get ourselves a Doom wad that is Mario 3.
I'm surprised he hasn't found one.
Oh, it's bound to be out there somewhere.
I'm sure it
Man, all these
exists.
Bossed basses.
Give him long enough, I'm sure he'll try and convince everyone to play myhouse.wad.
I don't know
I
what
still
that
need to take a
is.
look at myhouse.wad. My house looks very interesting.
Oh, good! I almost made it. I was at the door and it didn't take my up input.
You just got to be a little faster.
Oh, now I gotta
Learn
sit
to
here
break
for
the
30
blocks.
seconds and wait for the thing. Literally, I jumped at it and hit up, and it didn't take my up input.
Sounds like a you problem.
So damn close. Sounds like a fuck you problem.
Hey man, that's an ish you, not an ish me.
I am back.
Hey, and your front, they're both here.
I thought he was gonna say, "And that's time," but it's like the way
No,
he
I just had to-
started.
I just had to reboot my computer.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
No,
Well, we
should've
could have
said something,
stopped.
we would've-
Yeah,
I did say something.
we didn't hear you then because
Your computer might have been gone.
yeah, I mean, no joke. I
Well,
didn't
You
hear.
didn't hear me because everybody was talking and I couldn't get a word in edgewise.
Sorry.
As is wont to happen.
It
Let's
do be
brace
like
the
that.
experience.
We'll subtract from your time, Blau.
Now I get a hammer.
As you
Hammer
do,
in the
right?
morning.
Yeah.
Hammer
Do I
in the
even have a
morning.
star in my inventory? I might as well
Please, Hammer,
burn
don't
it.
hurt him.
Don't hurt him no more?
Hammer time.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the technical issues today. But my capture card froze, so I tried to deactivate it and activate it and it didn't come back, so
So many bloody levels we're doing today.
I forgot
in
for a
the
moment
stream.
that auto scrollers were off and was that much more impressed with High Flyer right now, but it's still impressive, but I forgot that the auto scroller was off.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how I managed to grab that, but that might screw me. Yeah, definitely gonna screw me. Oh, fuck. This is not good.
Oh, damn it.
We have reached maximum turbo bad. You hate to see it.
Leave in the heart of the cards.
No. No, I goof and hecked that one. You hate to see it.
You're Goofenheimer.
Goof and hecked. That's an interesting one there. Goof and heck.
You've never goof and hecked something? It's when you goof and heck.
To say that's a very Canadian word, right?
I was gonna say that has to be a Canadian word. Goof and hecked. That's one I'm gonna remember.
That's not Canadianism,
look.
that's just
I
a
get.
butt-faceism.
I get that saying can't be asked is a real thing, but I have still, outside of the internet, never heard somebody in real life say that. And it was like,
You've
It's
never
like
heard
it-
somebody-
no, I didn't know. I thought
for-
you were saying. I thought you were making a joke on it first time you said it. I have never heard that. I've never heard anybody. That is not something people here say.
It's
Like, I have
British people would
never-
say, I can't be arsed.
Arsed. They say. I've heard can't be arsed. I've heard can't be. We would just say, well, I can't be bothered.
No, just can't be asked to do that.
As
I
opposed,
say
you can't be asked
all
as
the
a-
time.
Well, it's like
I
the
have
reason why you
never
can't be
heard it,
asked-
and I listen for it now. Like I just and I've never heard anybody say that.
Well, it's like you can't be asked, meaning you're not even going to half-ass it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it may. I get it completely in the
What the
context.
fuck?
It's just I've never heard it. It's
No ass is given.
yeah.
Dad, that fireball had it out for you.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can't dan a fireball, unfortunately.
Well, you can't dan a potaboo, is what he means.
Oh.
What? How is
Jesus.
that a death? How? How? I hit him.
Okay. Well, all right. Let me walk you through what happened there. You died because you got hit.
He stomped him in the face. Like, I'm sorry, that was a kill.
That was horse shit.
That was not a Mario death. That was a.
According to the immortal sage advice by Raphael the Turtle, if you want to die less, get hit less.
That is
I've
true.
had my mic muted. That was time.
Oh, nice.
Fuck.
36 minutes.
That
That's
was
a good
I
one.
was-
really
I was-
impressive castle. I've never seen some of that tech that you did.
Good job.
That would beat the best of any of us have ever pulled on this flag set.
Yep.
Not by a lot, but I mean, yeah. Like mine is about 37 minutes.
How are you feeling about the seed, by the way? Like, was that a
I
good race for
mean-
you? Was that a bad run for you? I'm
There
wondering.
was a few mental, or not mental. There was a few like routing or like just silly things I did. I had, like in 7-7, I accidentally went past the star I needed to grab, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I got to take a death here.
Whoop!
Yeah, I just had a brain fart. I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, there was some layouts I had to think about. I was like, I wonder what I should do here.
This fish is it's got my number.
It's just a baby.
What the fuck?
I mean, World A was pretty interesting. I will say that.
Yeah,
but-
no spoilers yet on that.
No. I will just say it was
Double.
interesting.
What the
that's all.
fuck?
May you have an interesting World 8.
Oh, that's a terrible
mean,
one.
we-
Dang,
we-
never
we do
say
call-
that.
We do call the great or World 8 the great equalizer, so.
It is. Oh, that is such a nasty thing to say to somebody.
Yep.
May you have an
world.
interesting seed.
Yeah, level 8. The way it ends up rolling for us is level 8's always either like really quick or it takes forever. Like,
Sure. Sure, this is the power up that I wanted for this specific level. This will help me go fast. Gotta go
Sonic
fast.
shoes, right?
Sure, with some kind of shoes. More like a onesie, but you know,
them was my
shoes were
magic
kind of included.
shoes.
No, they're not.
A onesie includes booties. It absolutely does. Don't tell me it doesn't.
A onesie,
Pretty sure
I
a
can
onesie
make a
does
booty.
include booty. A onesie has feet, so that's the
Yeah.
Not always.
yeah, or it's not a onesie.
No, that's not true. I mean,
Okay.
There are onesies
I don't know.
that
I don't know. I'm
don't
with
even have
Buttface on. I'm
leggings.
with Buttface on this one.
I mean, I have kids. They've had onesies. They don't always have legs.
You may be calling something that's not a onesie, but yeah, okay.
I love
onesie
that
definitely has
complaint.
leg.
Yet you still made it through the level.
You might be
soon.
calling a romper a onesie, but yeah.
It's not a romper. Have you ever considered there might be more than one kind of onesie?
Nope. Onesie is a specific
I'm gonna
thing.
put this out there that definitionally a onesie there can be only one.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's the Highlander edition.
The onesie to rule them all.
All right, fellas. I really don't want to leave so soon, but I gotta get to bed.
Oh,
I have
absolutely,
work at,
dude.
Like, I
Yeah.
gotta
we-
wake up at
problem,
like
dude.
three something.
Oh
We
yeah,
have-
no,
we
we
have the
appreciate
real
you
reason
hanging
for a
out,
reason.
man. Yeah. That's what we
That's the real
said. Get out
reason
here
we
as
came
soon
in
as you need
like
to.
time.
Thanks for hanging out, man.
Thanks for hanging out. Always welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll see y'all hopefully next week.
We get
Trial
your
by
shit
fire
some
this
Grimace
time.
birthday shake.gb.
Damn it.
Those are gone now.
Have a good one, guys.
All right,
See
see
ya.
you, man.
No, I meant the game.
I'm talking about the actual shake. They're gone now.
Yeah, limited time only.
Did they run out of Grimace?
It was
You can never
running
kill the
from
Grimace.
June 12th to June 29th, and now it's just
Would you like
whatever
to live
place
deliciously?
still has supplies.
Yeah, I got one last week here, so it wasn't out yet here.
And mine already ran out.
It
You
was
got, you gotta
alright.
be a bridge for now, right? You're not a bridge now.
Red,
I
have you
wouldn't
had
say
one-
that it was better than the Strawberry Frosty.
Red, have you had one of those? I guess those newer Cokes they've done, the Ultimate Coke or whatever.
I had the ultimate one. It was whatever.
It was okay. Yeah, I had one. It wasn't. I mean, I'd rather drink a
best-
regular Coke.
The best of the bunch was still the Space Coke.
I don't. I don't remember the one I really like. I didn't like the Dreamland one that much. The
Yeah, that one was
ta-
kind of like the mango-y taste.
no
I was
marshmallow.
more a fan of
The
Coke
marshmallow-
Superstars.
the-
Although
the-
the DS remake of Coke Superstar Ultra was a lot better.
The
Coke's
marshmallowy one I liked, but
Is
there
it-
was like the one that was maybe it was the transformation one was the one that was the mango-y flavor, but that one I didn't really like.
Isn't Coke Superstars just the just the
hammer
working
rubber
title for the Motley Crue biopic?
oof, oof, shots fired.
Mhm.
Badoom.
No, the last weird one that I had was some of the new Mountain Dews that they have for the summer.
I don't do the
Oh,
I don't do
what
the
the
random Mountain
actual
Dews.
Fuck.
I'm a Mountain
What the
Dew. I'm
actual-
a Mountain Dew, regular Mountain Dew only.
My brother is a huge Mountain Dew, like all varieties person.
I have not had a soda in a very long time.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I have one just every random now and then, but it's very few and far between. I've probably in the last 6 months drank maybe 4.
I guess clearly Canadian counts as a soda because it has sugar in it.
It's also carbonated.
No, it's not a soda.
Well,
Soda's
it's either
no,
in
it's not a
Alabama,
soda.
so
It's
is it soda or
distinctively.
is it pop or is it Coke?
Well, no, it's distinctively not a soda. Soda's a specific kind of drink, and a seltzer drink's not a soda.
Clearly Canadian is not seltzer.
Okay, I thought Clear Canadian was seltzer. Is it ginger ale?
No.
But
No,
seltzer
it's
comes
a-
out of the soda machine at work. What do you mean it's not
It's
a
a
soda?
sugary carbonated drink.
That's a Coke machine, by the way. Not. I don't know what you keep saying.
I am just fucking doing a thing here. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my performance and what I tried to do there. It was very bad.
Go home
I was
and
off
try
my
better.
groove.
I'm having some
You're
horrendous
thrown off
luck
the
here.
Buckface's groove.
How
I'm just
Buckface
having
got his groove back.
inexplicably bad things happen, like just stuff that I've done a level a million times and never had that particular combination of events happen.
I mean,
You know,
I tried to fight a Boom Boom, and I should never try and do that.
Rick
Yeah.
Road made that level that was how Rosalina got her groove back, but has he ever made a sequel called Rosalina's New Groove?
I don't know. I want to do more Mario Maker. I really do. I love that game so much, but also, like, I'm tired. I'm tired of it.
I don't know. I see some Mario Maker in the future.
I feel like I got a lot of my like making Mario level juices out back when we did Talking Time Bros.
Yeah, but you can make good Mario levels now, not bad ones.
Hey, I made good levels for Super Talking Time Bros.
Was there a
Yeah,
good
like
level for
Mario,
Super
man.
Talking Time Bros? They were all looked pretty rough to me.
I am of the opinion that Talking Time Bros was a pretty great 1 and 2 was a pretty great pack of levels tied to a rougher engine than it needed to be. And even then, it's one of the better Mario fan games out there. I say this as someone who was not part of the community or making that pack. Like,
yeah, I'm just being a contrarian.
I still sit down and would play that.
I don't think anything negative. I'm just being a contrarian. I'm just like, I just want to be like, is there good fan games? Like
what?
Good?
Good contrarian? Since
good
when?
Never, right? Yeah, good.
Okay, you're always so pleasant and agreeable about everything.
I mean, that.
I
You
am
can
almost
be that
always
without
pleasant.
being
I am
contrarian.
almost
Yeah.
always pleasant and agreeable. I don't know what you're saying.
No lies detected.
There
Actually
were no
played
lies there.
Mario Maker 2. I played Mario Maker 1 a bunch when it came out.
I am now have the homework of needing to play Mario Maker DS, believe it or not, because apparently there were 100 pack-in levels with that. And you know what? Mario Maker 2, one of the better 2D Mario games to be released as of late. I really liked the pack-in, like, the pack-in single-player adventure there.
Yeah, it's called a campaign, buttface.
The weird thing with the DS
not really a
Mario
campaign,
Maker was you
it's
couldn't upload
really
your
just a
levels.
bunch of levels.
You,
I know
you
it's
couldn't
a bunch of levels. I'm just
you
being
couldn't
an ass.
upload the levels in the DS, but there were still like I want to play those and see what they're like. I need to know. Science has to be done.
No, I get you. I get where you're coming from. I'm just saying, like, it was such a bonkers idea. Let's make a game where you can make your own levels and not let you upload them.
Because see, everyone has Street Pass,
20
right? So everyone's bumping into the street. They'll have like 5 or 6 new levels to play on their train ride.
God, I miss Street Pass. That was such a neat gimmick. Like, maybe it could have been executed better, but like the concept of it was neat. And that led to some group meetups here. Like, I've met people that have been friends, like, longtime friends because of that.
Mm-hmm.
It was just fun. Like, I miss that aspect. I wish that they had come up with something similar for the Switch.
I don't know if I'd want to be hauling around my Switch. Like, even the 3DS is a little big for a pocket. Unless you got a nice like.
Oh, I heard you blow.
If he rebooted, he won something by something like 38 minutes then, because he lost quite a bit of time. That's insane.
I didn't lose that much time.
You lost a lot. So if you caught up if you got that far ahead.
I'm not even in World 8 for what it's worth.
I just got to World 8. Like, I literally just got to it. I'm gonna have to watch this VOD just to watch the two of them and see what they did, because I'm at a loss.
That burning clouds, I would assume, because man, there's a lot.
I only ever had
two.
I only ever had 2, and I used them both very successfully when I didn't die and have to redo the thing.
Well, I will say that I
fired it like a skip in the
perfect path through World 8.
I mean, that helps when you make just the right decision.
I'm hearing that there is a perfect path.
Well, there always is.
Always
I mean, you can always make just the right decision. Which
Well,
is usually not. Which is usually not to play this game, but yeah.
I was gonna say maybe you can always make the right decision.
Some of us aren't contractually, obligated to not make the right decision like you are, but
it's less of a contractually obligated thing and more just like it's an open clause in the contract that says that whatever decision I make retroactively is the wrong one.
Right. Oh, like me with the underground and free enterprise,
Yeah.
Whether I go to, no matter what I do, it doesn't matter if I go to Land of Summon Monsters first or Silphgate first. I made the wrong decision every time.
Have you tried Cave Bahamut?
Well, yeah, but you gotta have the Darkness Crystal first.
That's the only thing I know about Free Enterprise is that Cave Bahamut.
Now I'm trying to put myself
hell?
in the mindset of Blau and what his right route was.
I am too, because I'm really fucking confused at the moment.
Super confused.
I'm really fucking. What just happened? With what just happened, I'm really fucking confused. Yeah.
Oh, not this level. I mean, it's not bad, but also.
This one is. I hate this level, and this is what I usually save a P-Wing for.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Just because it's just fucking I hate it.
It's McLean strats.
It's
The
it's
level
at
that I
least
watched-
it's at least 50% too long for one.
I posit that there are no levels in Mario 3 that are too long.
Oh no, there's several that are too long. This one is at least 50% too long.
It's as long as it is because the screen is supposed to scroll pretty fast.
Yeah, but it's too long in vanilla with the screen scrolling.
Now, yeah, screen scrolling is unfortunate.
It is like your final hurrah to auto scroller levels. I can kind of appreciate it
What
for
the
that.
fuck? Not today. Not today. Yeah, I wonder. I'm struggling with the fact of like, do I dock Mario 3 points on my tier list for introducing the concept of auto scrollers to Mario?
I mean, auto scrollers are just kind of a generic staple of the genre.
No one
period,
likes
so.
them.
Well, no one likes ice physics either, and yet it's in every video game. You know, nobody likes ice physics or sewer levels, and yet they're in every game ever made.
I'm gonna
Ice
say
blocks,
ice physics
mag
have their
level,
place.
You're making it too hard for the kids.
I don't think it's fair to
No.
dock points from it for introducing them if you don't dock every single entry that has them.
I would
they'll
never
all
be
both Mario
unfair in
1.
that regard. Never.
Would you?
No.
You
Perfectly
would
fair.
never be just unnecessarily arbitrary in your judgment. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not incredibly arbitrary even in what I'm judging.
I mean, I would take auto scrollers over a whole game of you can't go left. Sorry.
I don't even know why I'm in this level right now. Like, I should just let you eat me. Yeah. I did that on purpose. Let the record show.
So, auto scrollers are a thing that have
Damn it.
evolved over time. To the point that now an auto scroller is one where, like, a good auto scroller, I should say, is one where you decide the pace of the scrolling.
See, I posit there's no such thing as a good auto scroller, but
I would like to put a special mention into the last I think it was either Fortress or Castle in New Super Mario Bros. For being hot trash, which is a snake block auto scroller vertical.
So here's a question for you about Face and your big tier list. Are you going to include, like, is Mario Advance going to be separate from Mario Brothers 2 because they're slightly different?
So there is completely arbitrary judgments that I'm pulling on that, which is like, I am ranking what I consider the definitive version of things. So we end up with the All-Stars versions
son of a
of
fuck.
1 and Lost Levels, the NES version of 3, because I really don't like the All-Stars physics. Fuck! Shit! God damn it! Okay, well, this is gonna get interesting real fast. And then I figure that the advanced version of 2 is like the final upgrade that they did to that game. It's
It
not
finally got me after all this shit.
a whole new fuck you, a whole new
new
game
world.
like 3DS, or sorry, the DS version of 64 is bastard, absolute bastard. I don't want to be where I am. Fucking Christ.
There we go.
I don't even know what I'm saying. What was your question?
I was lost. I never was following what you were saying, so
You were
Right,
saying that Mario Advance 2 was the
What he was saying was,
Hyper-
but he says arbitrary opinions that don't make sense. He changes all the rules on a whim.
Oh, right, and I'm not going to be including advanced for 3 because of the e-reader levels, just because, again, I'm ranking these on just a casual playthrough. Like, you don't even have to play all the levels in 3 anyways. It's a freeform Mario as opposed to a linear. And that's time.
fuck you.
Woo! Racing against Bob there at the end. Holy crap, I could feel him on my heels.
No, I was making every bad decision.
Yeah, so High Flyer did like this clip in the wall that I didn't even know you could do in this
I kept
castle.
hitting. I hit literally all of the hands on there. Like I just kept doing it, and I kept going, and I made every bad decision in this.
All right, let's pull up the actual stream.
Bitch, really?
I can't do most of the clips in this game, but also I haven't practiced them.
Like, there's the one clip that's really easy to do by the one-up mushroom that I learned by
Everybody
accident.
knows
as a
about
kid,
that one.
But
Yeah.
he did.
I don't even try
he flew
that
into
one.
the wall and like clipped through like the back half of the castle.
Yeah, those are pixel perfect.
Bloodface, you might have liked that move I did next to that rocky wrench where I stopped like right in front of him.
Oh, I saw. I'm just checking now.
And then I just run right into a nuclear waffle.
Delicious.
You're definitely
Fuck.
just wanting to clear everything. You have decided that nuclear waffle, it needed to be tasted. It needed to be checked. I'm glad that nomenclature has caught on, by the way.
I've always called them Egos of Doom.
Yeah, they're very.
I have
clearly
never called them
waffles, right?
any of those things that y'all do. Like y'all are the first time I've heard any of those phrases.
I started calling them waffles after Dwayne and Brando did their Mario.
I
3
don't
video.
get the waffle thing with them.
Oh,
but
is
yeah.
that a Dwayne and Brandoism that I picked up?
They look like waffles.
They don't look
They
like
do look
waffles
like-
to me. Like I don't see
I
it.
want you to take all my money out of T-bills and put it into waffles.
Time.
Rich, tasty
Yeah.
waffles covered in syrup.
That was a-
Waffle!
I have to rewatch that
Buy
one. That was a pretty
waffles.
shitty time. I had to make just about every wrong decision in that race.
I don't know. I gotta say though, I tend to waffle back and forth about calling them Egos of Doom and Rotodisc.
Dan, that was Bob's time.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
Everybody was talking in the middle of it, and I'm not proud
Sorry.
of the time, so I wasn't being very vocal.
Those aren't terrible times I'm looking
No,
at.
it's
I
pretty
thought I was maybe
shitty
going
time.
there for an hour.
It was a pretty shitty one. I could have done that a lot better.
Yeah, the Mario 3 Dwayne and Brando video, they have a part and they're singing like the Fortress music. They're like, "Oh my god,
But-
waffles."
Good enough.
I listened to a lot of Dwayne and Brando back in the day, and that is the problem.
See, I don't
There's
even
no
know
way
who
you
you're
can pass
talking
that
about.
level.
For whatever reason, Mario 3 is like the one song of theirs that's not on Spotify, so I had to fix that myself.
I don't even want to consider the fact that I could listen to those in this day and age. That feels like it needs to live back in that time that I was listening to it and never be revisited so that it maintains its rosy glow in my memory.
Brando's got a new band that he does stuff with now. They have a Chrono Trigger song and they have a Dark World song, and they're both pretty good bops.
You are in the dark world.
I knew that was coming.
See, I just will always have good night to bad night, good night to you is burned into my memory.
Oh, why did I jump in that fucking... This is why I never win, because I do stupid shit like that.
You were like, "Step on me, Goomba."
Yeah, we are like low power-ups these days. Life's rough for us.
I mean, it's a recession.
I don't know. The level housing market seemed to be kind of all over the place right now.
I mean, have you seen the price of mushrooms lately?
Actually, yes. Once I'm done here, my sick friend is
I
like,
can
you
see
need to
how-
make some
So,
chili.
now that Dan has made it to Bowser's Castle, I will say that I did not play any levels in World 8 except for Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, it's like I can definitely see the magic route.
I think I played a couple levels on my way there just to clear out stuff, but I really should have hammered more.
Did you not?
The only
Did you not have a
the
lock
only
in front of
thing
that third pot? In front of that, I could have sworn there was a lock in front of that third pot, but you might have had a hammer.
I had a hammer.
Yeah, I didn't have a. I don't think I had a hammer there at the
So
end
the
of it.
only thing I did that was less than optimal in World 8 was I did take that first pipe that looped back around on itself.
Yeah, Bob and I both did that by the sound of it.
Yeah, I was
wasn't
really
watching
confused
this.
because I didn't actually see that third pot, pipe. So it's like,
You're both just like, wait, what?
Oh, somebody, Teex8, TEEX88 has followed.
I'm not
Hey,
familiar
hey.
with that microchip.
We'll give it long enough. Dan will make a video about it.
You need to watch that Computers of Significant History. It's really well done. Like that is a full-on Dan documentary.
Oh, I love
Dumb it.
Dan's videos. I just want to watch it when I can focus just on the video. Which ADHD brain, that's tricky.
Yep,
Sometimes.
that was prime over lunch at work.
You
Video
just
watching
reminded
right there.
me that I intended to upload an episode of Metroid this morning and forgot to.
I
You
still
were
like my
busy
meme I
doing
made
other
about the Macintosh video that he did.
Which one? Which bit?
The meme that I did is like you're booted up your new Macintosh, perfect summer night. The year is 2023.
I mean, it's a good time. It's a good time getting all that running.
Good job, Dan.
I really hope that I can find those old computer discs because Dan needs Zork and Hitchhiker's Guide.
See, I need to know if you have a bureaucracy kicking around. If you've got Hitchhikers, bureaucracy is where it's at.
I don't think we had that one, but I know I had. We had Hitchhiker's Guide, and we had all the goodies in the box, and then we had all of the Zorks, and we had like a bunch of ALF educational games, like an ALF math game and an ALF like letters game.
Bringing in the rear once again.
That was a good time.
I know what you're
And
talking
you're
about.
not-
I'm still in the first cave.
Also, you're not that far behind the regulars right now. We have a spread of 13 minutes, which is not a lot given how many levels we ended up playing.
Well, Blau came
did a lot of
pretty
dying.
damn close to beating that in under 40 minutes, if you account for the time that he lost to doing that one. So his spread was pretty big.
I feel like Blau only lost a couple of minutes there. Maybe it would have increased to 15 or 16 minutes, but that's not bad. And then, of course, the High Flyer smoked us all, but I'm excited to have fresh blood.
Well, thanks for playing, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yep, absolutely.
We'll be back next. I'll put it on the calendar for next week so we can play some Castlemanias.
Yeah, that sounds...
I'm very interested in playing that.
I am too. The remake looked really good.
As someone who's not played the original, this is going to be weird.
I hope I have enough time to actually get through it.
Flyer did post in the Discord, thank you again for the race and good conversations.
Oh yeah, glad to have you.
Oh, thanks for him being. All right, well, we'll be back another day, so thanks for hanging out, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Good night,
See you,
everybody.
Space Cowboy.
I pushed the button.
All right,
The button has
hit
been
it,
pushed.
too.
That was a good time, you guys.
Yep, and I'm out of here. Good night, folks.